Obviously, Gen Z has a problem with social interaction and being chronically online. That comes with their own lingo. They speak a different language when it comes to dating. And they're using all of these insane terms, some of which I had heard of before and others I was completely unfamiliar with. They use these to describe the dating culture of 2024. And Bumble recently released their projected dating trends of 2025. These terms are not in the Bible.
Okay.
The first of which is micromance.
Do you want to explain to everyone what that means?
This says they surveyed their user base and they say romance is making a comeback in 2025. So micromance just refers to simple gestures that show you care.
Okay.
Or
Like
you
a
could just
micro.
call it simple gestures that show you care.
So here's the
The
thing.
little things, as we used to call them.
This is something that I'm pretty I would like to pat myself on the back, and I'm pretty consistent with this. Never once did I think of giving it a name.
Thank you guys.
You know?
Maybe that was your
Words is
problem.
where all evil likes to hide.
So I guess I can get behind that in principle, but the word doesn't need to exist.
Like, here's the thing. Like, one thing that I'll do, I'll give an example of personal experience. Is like anytime I go to the store, I get Olivia candy that she likes, and I leave it, by her bedside table for when she gets home from work if I'm not there, and she loves that. Here's the thing. I don't go out and think like, you know what I need to do? I need to improve my micromance game.
But you're already doing it.
In fact, giving it
you
a
were doing
name,
micromancing without
giving it a name
realizing
makes it
it.
worse. Now I don't want to do it. Now Olivia's gonna suffer because some Gen Z loser had to give this a name. Now she's not gonna get any candy.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the store buying myself something. I'm gonna reach for like the sweet tart ropes, and I'm like,
You're gonna smack your own hand down.
I
It's
can't do
called
that.
something.
I can't do that. I'm not submitting to the trends. I set it off.
Oh.
I gave it an extra one. I thought it was Frozen.
Oh, okay.
You guys got a free Crisis party. That's our Thanksgiving gift to you.
I guess I'll dance.
Yeah.
We get Thanksgiving gifts.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This next one, I fully disavow. One of the worst things about dating culture now is the amount of social media content and podcasts that talk about dating and no one is actually doing the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
They say this is DWM, date with me videos. It's like get ready with me videos, except you're doing your makeup while talking about the date you're about to go on. Then you go in the bathroom and record yourself in the mirror talking about the date while it's still going. And then
That's-
you go home and then you give your debriefing afterwards
That's awful.
to your followers.
There's a 20 there.
Unbeknownst to any of the people that you're going on these dates with, by the way. Sorkaror said, the Emperor protects.
Well, the Emperor better not be protecting people who go on these dates, because this is a horrible idea.
And you have a special hatred for the get ready with me videos.
There's nothing more, like, there's nothing you could ever tell me that the women who put makeup on while talking in a really, really dry tone about serial killers aren't psychopaths. Every single one of them is a psychopath.
They have kind in their bio, right?
Well, that's why they like true crime,
Have you,
because they
okay,
can relate.
Have you ever driven through town on the way here and you see all of the creepy cultist be kind banners that are up?
Yes,
It's
all
the
the way
most-
here.
Stop telling me to be kind.
It's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen because it's all companies. It's
Oh,
corporate backed kindness, which is an oxymoron.
Yeah.
And it's the most disturbing thing in the entire world because there is nobody more likely to send you an awful DM telling you to do something awful to yourself than somebody who has be kind in their
This
bio.
says people spreading their negative dating experiences on social media helps women feel less self-conscious and alone in their experiences. But also some respondents say that real positive dating content makes them feel hopeful about their own love lives, providing what matters most is authenticity.
It's not
There's
authentic.
nothing authentic
It's the
about
opposite of authentic.
stepping out of your date and then going to the bathroom and recording yourself in the bathroom mirror talking about the person who's in the other
And
room.
now people
awful.
hearing this are going to be like, every time their date says, I'm going to the bathroom, is like, God fucking damn it, I gotta check her social medias now, should see what she's saying about
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
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 It's like
Can't trust anyone.
It's like anthropologists, right? Like you can't observe a culture in a vacuum. Like you don't get to just be a part of it and then not affect it in some way. There's no way in which you recording this isn't going to affect the date in some way. Even if it's so much as to make the person recording the video self-conscious about what they report back afterwards.
Another one of these terms that does not need to exist is future proofing, which literally just means having conversations with your date about the future, like what your goals are for the future.
Oh, so having a relationship.
That's
Got it. Yeah.
the point of dating. I don't know what there is to talk about other than that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess people have just gotten used to the idea that like dating is a pastime
Yeah.
and a
rather,
hobby.
rather than something with an end goal.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a term that needs to exist because of how much people have lost sight of the point of dating, or the idea that dating even should have a point or an end goal of any kind. So that was another stupid one. And then also another trend they listed here is women sharing their dating experiences with male friends. They get advice from their male friends about dating.
The ones that are friend zoned?
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
that are friend
Yeah.
zoned.
Okay.
It
you ever
says
seen- have you ever
the
seen that
women
video?
respondents ask their male friends to vet their potential dates, and a majority of female respondents rely on men in their lives to offer honest insights into men's dating behaviors.
Thus proving that men are in fact better than women. Because, you know, no guy in his right mind is going to a girl for advice on women. I'm sorry, it's not going to work.
Another one of these terms is throning, which previously was known as gold digging.
Yes, yeah. It already had a name.
Means Gen Z describes people who aren't necessarily focusing on love when it comes to dating, but instead they date in order to improve their social status.
I
fuck
in a
buddies.
way, I can kind of
don't even think
laugh at
that's
the.
it.
See, back in the day, here's the difference though. Gold digging had a negative connotation. They're trying to slap a positive connotation on that, as if it's a perfectly reasonable pursuit in the dating arena.
Normalizing it.
Yeah. We
Well,
need
it's funny because when arranged marriage was the norm, that was the only focus, is improving social status, and it was your family arranging that for you for your standing and your, you know, the grandchildren that would come from that marriage. Then the focus was directed only toward love and finding a soulmate, which I don't personally believe in.
Well,
But that's
For-
because society has gotten so comfortable now that you don't have to
right.
bond together for the sake of survival like you used to.
Right.
Like we work very hard in this society to make sure that idiots like me can survive somehow, even without, you know, it's all of the safeguards that are put in place. That's what's ruining love right now.
And the last one is micro cheating, a complex form of flirting. The behaviors are subjective to every individual relationship. While one couple may consider flirting with a bartender as micro cheating, others may view it as harmless. It's essentially almost cheating, meaning you did not fully sexually or emotionally engage with another person outside of your relationship, but you walked the line hoping you wouldn't get caught.
Well, where does that stop, right? Like, I'm confused.
I honestly just feel like that one was thrown in there by like a really insane woman who's like always thinking about the boyfriend that she has is cheating on her.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think, I mean, I asked you once and you said you believe micro cheating is a thing.
Oh, I mean,
so-
I think that people overly emotionally invest in someone that's not their partner and take it too far. Absolutely.
Ooh,
Yeah.
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 Amen to that, dude.
But I feel like micro cheating as a term can be applied to pretty much any interaction with the opposite sex if you're crazy enough.
yeah,
that
that's
called
what I'm
flirting?
getting.
Well,
from
I'm saying
it.
like they added like
Flirting,
physical. They started that with physical, like physically cheating, and then went to emotional cheating, but then don't define what that is.
Back in my day, you had to have sex with a woman to cheat on her.
There are also terms like freak matching, like
Oh,
finding
God.
someone who can match your freak.
Diddy party.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the song
Polyamory.
Nasty, like, is anybody going to match my freak?
Wow.
And then hood fishing, which means you lie about where you live so that you can date in other cities.
What?
Wait, how is that even a thing anymore in the age of the internet?
So I feel like hood fishing is just like one of those terms that's probably mildly racist, and if it, like,
Is that like what Ariana Grande was doing when
Maybe.
she
with
was
Pete Davidson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mac Miller.
Guys, I have asked Chris to check the crisis meter. It seems to have frozen, so
Oh, no.
I sent him a message. Hopefully it gets fixed.
You guys sent us so much money that you broke the crisis
but
meter.
my hope is that we get it fixed. You know.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
It's a
guys.
good problem to have.
Yeah.
Somebody called it nano cheating. Nano cheating sounds cooler. It's a better sounding name. Micro cheating sounds sussy.
You know what? None of this sounds cool.
Only if we can make actual cheating giga cheating.
Good cheating.
Well, it's like when they talk about
Turbo
like,
cheating.
whenever Trump says the radical left, I'm like, you're missing out if you can't be the tubular right.
Yeah.
You know, like
You
that
know.
makes more sense to me.
Bumble's report also declares that we're seeing women confidently saying what they want and drawing their lines.
Okay, me and you had a bit of a disagreement that led to some more understanding there. I said women today are not wanting for, being brash. I don't think that's the thing, but Mary pointed out, she says, no, it's probably true that they're not asking what they want in a relationship, but then being very brash online when they don't get what they want.
Yes.
Breakdown in communication.
They're perfectly willing to make videos about how like men ain't shit
Yeah.
on social media, but
don't
then when
need
they're
no men.
actually in a relationship, especially knowing this from, having female friendships, they're extremely timid about saying what they really think in the moment. So maybe they do need to actually say what they want and draw their lines. Maybe that is what women need to do.
Grow a pair, ladies.
Grow a
Grow a
pair,
pair.
essentially.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.